Hi folks, in this particular video, I will be taking you through the very concept of elasticity. What I'll be giving you as of now is the generic idea about elasticity so that you're in a position to apply this particular concept in relation to practically every variable relating to demand as well as supply. So when you talk about elasticity, the word in itself is elastic. If you just really derive it, elastic meaning flexible. Flexible meaning somewhere when there is a greater response. So when the response is more, we call it elastic or flexible. And if the response is less, we call it inelastic. So, thinking of on a very, very basic note, what you would have learned maybe as a science student at some point in time that every action has a reaction. So, if there is an action and definitely we have a reaction to it, it is meaning if this reaction is more, if this action, if this reaction is more in relation to action, we call it elastic. And if this reaction is less, we call it inelastic, meaning there is a very limited degree of response. Yeah? And if the action is equal to reaction, it is actually termed as unitary elastic. Now, how do I apply these concepts further? Action or reaction is here, in other words, a cause or an effect, like in context of the law of demand. If you had to consider what is the action or what is the cause, the price of the good itself, and it leads to a certain effect. Now, if this effect is too much on the quantity demanded, please mind you, we are not talking of the direction. Definitely by the law of demand, if the price goes up, quantity demanded goes down. However, if you're talking about the quantity demanded going down, is this quantity demanded going down a little or is it going down a lot? And that is where the concept of elasticity is, whether the price is going up just a little, but if it's leading to a big change in quantity demanded, we say it is elastic. On the other side, if the price goes up, but the quantity demanded changes just a little, we say it is inelastic. And this is precisely the point when it comes to elasticity. And you can relate this idea further even to income. If the income increases, let's say the cause is income now for a normal good. So for income, if the, let me take another color maybe. Yes. So if income increases, let's say, and if it's a normal good and the demand increases a lot, what do we call it? Elastic. And if that increases just a little, we call it inelastic. And that is precisely the point. If the reaction is more, we say we are being responsive, we are reacting more, meaning there is a greater degree of change due to some little cause or trigger factor. And this is precisely how you may want to remember or understand the concept of elasticity, just not in context of price and quantity demanded, but price and quantity supplied, or income and demand for a normal good, or income and its effect on an inferior good. All the concepts of elasticity can be just learned on this basic idea: action or reaction. Is the reaction too much or too little? If it's too much, it is elastic. If it's just a little, it is inelastic. I'll take you through the specific cases on price elasticity of demand, income elasticity, and the significance of science in my next video, part 2.